Yeah, I think right now we need a crystal ball for this because it's very scary for us and the landscape has changed a ton. My thought right now is no, we got to figure out how to navigate this new landscape and figure out, how we can keep guys in the pipeline and with NLI kind of changes everything. And I know college programs and RTCs are kind of looking about, how do we invest our money, where we're going to invest now. So it's something we're trying to, it's I don't know. It's the $1 million question right there. If we could figure out which direction it's going to go, that would be super helpful. So we knew how to react at US Wrestling, but it's a little scary for our older guys, I think, to have that opportunity to stay in an RTC to make a living and still compete. I think that's a little bit at risk right now. But yeah, I don't know what'll happen. 10 years from now, it's we got to figure it out. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. There's no question. It's changing. But you said you were you're looking at ways to continue these things. Now, I don't know that it's going to be housed. I don't know that these RTCs are going to be housed at college campuses for much longer. I just don't see that. But so, what are some creative solutions that you and Zadok and Bender are coming up with? Like, has the idea of like autonomous RTCs ever come up? Like, what would that cost, and how do we run them, and what do they look like? Or do we bring it back and everybody comes to the Olympic Training Center? Like, what ideas are you guys kind of floating right now to stay ahead of the curve?
Yeah, the funding model is a tricky thing. Like, how do you pay for it? Having more beds at the OTC, is that going to be more important? One thing I think that's kind of neat that freestyle really hasn't taken advantage of is the WCAP programs. I think they're looking to grow in the Army for men's freestyle, and WCAP for Air Force is looking to grow in men's freestyle. And that may be another alternative for guys, just wrestle for, Army or Air Force, but, get paid, but then can still stay in the full-time training, full-time competing. WCAP is an option that something that's kind of out there. I don't think a lot of people know about right now. But yeah, funding's a big thing. Where's the dollars going to come from? And I think the regional training centers have proved effective. It helps our younger guys develop when they get in the RTC. They grow around the college guys, they grow around the Olympic level athletes. So I don't want to lose that model around the country. We definitely have seen the benefits of that from our age group wrestling all the way up to our senior level. But how it's funded. Does USA Wrestling need to take a bigger role in helping those RTCs fund themselves and take some of that burden off of the college programs that are now shifting that money towards NLI as opposed to the RTC. But we're definitely kicking around ideas. Big thing happened yesterday. I got announced by the USOPC that they just got $100 million gift, and for the 26 and 28, so Winter Games and Summer Games, all those athletes that make the Olympic team will get $100,000 from the USOPC. So that's an incentive we hope that'll
So
help
just making the team
just
gets
making the
just making
team.
the
So you
team.
don't have to medal. Just make the Olympic team. The USOPC has said that money is going to go to the athletes, which I thought was huge. And I love that that donation, we could find ways to spend it other ways, right? But the OPC is like, no, this money's going to the athletes, and I think that'll, incentives like that. Our Living the Dream Fund has proved very beneficial to keep athletes around, to help them fund themselves for training. This is just another avenue that I think I was pretty excited to see that announcement yesterday from the USOPC.
Yeah, it look, that's awesome. But to me, and again, I don't know that there's a question in here, but maybe you can kind of expand upon it. To me, the success that we've seen at the senior level is directly correlated to the depth that we've been able to build in our senior level athletes